Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. Trader, there's a mo, it's a beast.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
like, and subscribe to Michael Does Like.
The stream is about to start. Lock in.
Folks, the cracks are starting to show.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we certainly hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Just when we thought we threw the towel in, we are back for some more disappointment. We need you to hit the like button, share the broadcast. It is a Friday, and you know what that means? That means it's a Friday. I'll tell you that right now. And we have a brand new rumor coming right after the Take-Two earnings call yesterday that we are going to entertain here today. And it says that we will potentially be getting a trailer 3 this Tuesday, the 26th. And that today they could very well be announcing that trailer for next week. So it is on the screen if you want to read that. And apparently this leaker has been right. So he has a track record. So today we are going to entertain this. And it either happens or we debunk it. Because if they're not going to tease it this Friday, I don't understand why they would shadow drop a trailer, especially now that the release date is locked in, right? Now, the marketing isn't supposed to begin until sometime this summer, sometime after June 21st, I believe. Maybe sometime in July. And a lot of people are arguing, and they are saying, well, is this a part of the marketing? Well, I guess all will be answered here today on whether or not this new theory, this new rumor, holds any truth. We got Levi coming through. He's popping a cherry before the broadcast began. It is what we love to see. Hit the like button. The lasers are a little malfunctioning here today. As Levi coming through, popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. And he says, the longest subscriber of the live viewing audience, by the way. Levi coming through with a 10, and he says, appreciate all the streams. That's what we're talking about. We got Nugget 67 coming through with a $2 super chat, and he says, lock in. That's what we need. We need you guys to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast, share the stream. Just when you guys are slowly losing hype or at least getting into the cool down period, that's when it might drop. I mean, because a lot of you guys have lost hype, and you're just going to wait it out now. And IAT coming through. Look at this right here. IAT is in the building. We can't even keep up. Look at this right here. What are we doing? Chris is in the building. He is plowing through. And in a way that makes sense with the Bruce Wayne Bucks. Supporting the show and coming through in a way that makes sense. Chris is in here with the Bruce Wayne Bucks, waking us up bright and early with the gargantuan briefcase drop. Chris is in the building, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. We are getting the fireworks as Chris is out here, and he is plowing through hard and strong with the gargantuan $50 super chat. The record-breaking support continues for these Grand Theft Auto 6 hype streams, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. A huge W as Chris is in the building, and he's plowing through hard and strong as the Bruce Wayne Bucks have been deployed from the helicopters high above. Chris is in there, and he's dropping them and making it rain in a way that makes sense. It is what we love to see. Let's wake up in here. Let's get the lasers out. Let's get the fireworks out. For that big one right there, you guys are coming through so strongly, we can't even keep up. It is an unbelievable sight, and we do appreciate you guys coming through in a way that makes sense. Chris in the building with the hard and strong $50 super chat. I mean, what a great thing to see this morning. We're trying to still wake up here. To be disappointed probably yet again. I mean, it's really a sad situation. We weren't going to go live today, but this new rumor came right after the Take-Two earnings call, and this guy has seemingly a decent track record. So, I mean, we have to entertain it. We have to entertain it. Just when we thought we were out, we're back in. And Chris is coming through big and strong, hard and strong with the gargantuan $50 super chat. It is, believe me, what we love to see. A huge W right there. And before he just dropped the Bruce Wayne Bucks IAD earlier coming through before the broadcast, I believe, went live with a $10 super chat IAD coming through as well. And he says summer does not officially start until June, but many people consider Memorial Day the unofficial start to summer. Plus, there's the old release date next week, so next week is still looking juicy for news. Well, next week, I hate to be negative, but I honestly don't believe that this game is coming out November 19th, and I know the evidence and the facts say otherwise, but until Rockstar has something to show for, I have to remain somewhat skeptical. I mean, I really just do, and it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I have to remain somewhat skeptical because Rockstar is refusing to pull the curtain back. Yes, they've said summer, but bro, that's a vague window. You know what I mean? We have no specific dates. And summer starts June 21st. All the way up until like summer 20-something. So, what do you want me to do? Now, if this rumor here comes to fruition, well, this guy will be a legend in the GTA community. But, today we're going to probably, because we're going to read that here. I'm going to dissect what he said. And he was willing to bet money on today being the day where they potentially announced Trailer 3 for Tuesday, May 26th. Because, again, Tuesday, May 26th was the original release date. the original specific release date. And you would think that they would have something to show for. But I said, well, Tuesday, May 26th, James Bond is coming out, right? And, that's a big game. James Bond is a big IP. And if the reviews are, if the review scores are really high, I think it'll do very well. And I'm not saying that, obviously James Bond is bigger than GTA. Obviously it's not, but why would they want to put out a trailer when James Bond comes out? I mean, you would want the runway to be completely, totally clear, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities for that. So, I hate to write this off already because obviously we're going to find out here soon, maybe in 34 minutes, but it's hard for me to have hope for this game when Rockstar is still silent, and everyone was so in shock and awe yesterday with the Take-Two conference call, and they said, holy shit, we're locked in, November 19th, it's coming, so on and so forth. But, bro, I've already heard that, We've already heard that. And look at this right here, straight up Brando, the veteran of the broadcast, is in the building.
That's straight up Brando.
We're going to get the lasers out.
Tipped $10 through Super Chat. We're talking 10 rounds. World-class cardio. Who'll be around when the bell rings for the 10th round?
That's what we're talking about, but we know you will certainly be here, as it is no bullshit veteran, straight-up Brando in the building, coming through hard and strong, and certainly in a way that makes sense with the $10 Super Chat. We're talking 10 rounds, world-class cardio. Nobody can match this level of world-class cardio. And we do appreciate your kind generosity. And straight up, Brando is still in here. I mean, you've been in here for, 6 years? It's unreal. It really is. But not many people can say that. I mean, they got their panties in a bunch, and when we didn't say that their favorite game was amazing, and then they just took it from there. And really, that's what it stems from. It's a sad thing, but that's how gamers are. I mean, they're sensitive people. They're a sensitive bunch. I'm not sensitive. I'm 35 years old, so... I don't give a shit if you don't like my favorite games. I didn't make them. I have no hand in the creation of them. So why would I be personally attached to them? Sure, I prefer them, and I'll tell you why I think they're great. But I might even agree. I might even say, what, I can maybe see it from your perspective and say, yeah, maybe that game isn't as good as I thought it was, or something like that. But some people just can't do that because they're in their early 20s. And when you mature and grow, and the brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25, according to the science. So I mean, I can't. I just can't do it. Look at this right here. I'll be going. Beautiful record-breaking support as Harry Helps is in the building. Get the lasers back out, homie. Look at this right here.
Nothing better watching Michael Y eating a foot-long Subway.
Look at that.
Works helps with the pain for waiting for a Rockstar game.
That's what we're talking about, as Harry Holmes is now with the building, coming through again with a $5 super chat. He came through yesterday as well, and he says nothing better than watching world class and eating a foot-long Subway. Fall works helps with the pain. That's what we're talking about, homie. Harry Holmes in the building, coming through. We got 30 minutes until a first potential update, if they are going to have anything to say here today after the Take-Two earnings call. Nugget 67 is plowing through. Look at this right here. He's coming through with a two-time Tony Hawk combo.
Hey, Michael, the guy that deleted the post because the forums confronted him and said he would be perma-banned.
That's not true.
Wrong, so he deleted the post.
Really? So we're out here for no reason. Did they really delete the post? I don't think. Let me go check. That's not a great sign. And I don't like coming out here for no reason. Because I said I was going to do a cooldown on these streams because, the marketing isn't going to start until summer. Did he really delete the post? I'm going to go take a look. Oh. I made it convenient. The link is in the description, so let's take a look. It's in my description right now. How do I get to my channel? Hold on, give me 1 second here. I'm going to go ahead and see if that's correct. He deleted the post. He deleted the post on the GTA forums? Hold on. No, he didn't. It's still there 16 hours ago. So I don't know where you got that from, but on the GTA forums, this is where it stemmed from. He didn't delete the post. So we're good. Look at this right here. Baby Radiance is in the building, and it's what we love to see. The lasers are just going crazy today.
GTA is almost finished or it's behind.
I have to remain skeptical because I am tired of disappointment. I'm tired of it. And, the facts say that this game is coming November 19th. Marketing is supposed to start this summer. I guess we have to be patient to be fair, but I also have to remain skeptical because Rockstar Games is refusing to pull the curtain back. And at this rate, especially if nothing is teased today as we go into the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, by the way, so they have to tease it today. They would literally have to tease it today because they're not posting on Memorial Day. I don't think that would make sense, right? So they would literally have to tease it today. So I think that this rumor, because Monday is Memorial Day, and I don't think that they would post on Memorial Day. I don't know if they've done that in the past. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm going to assume if this trailer is coming, they would want to hype that up. So I honestly think this morning is going to be that time and place where we either get what we've been waiting for quite some time now, or we debunk another rumor. Because this time last week, we were out here and they were hyping up pre-orders for Monday for the Best Buy email. And I said, well, that didn't make any sense. We haven't seen the game in so many freaking, days, 360-something days, 370 days, 380 days. We haven't seen anything of this game, and all of a sudden pre-orders are just going to drop out of nowhere? Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And the fact that you guys bought into that hook, line, and sinker is a little ridiculous. We got Baby Radiance coming through, and in a way that makes sense. Is it almost finished or behind? I mean, I have no idea. And, they could say it's on track and tell you what you want to hear and, do their forecast and say this is what we're projecting and this is this and this is that. But until Rockstar Games comes out of the woodwork, bro, I mean, I have no reason to believe that this game is truly on track. I mean, show me that the train is not derailed. Show me that the train is chugging along on the track and on schedule. And they have yet to do that. It's literally like if we went into the train station and they said the train's on the track and it's coming, but we can't prove that, and it's like, okay, well, guess we'll just sit here and wait for the train to arrive, and then it never arrives. Oh, it's behind schedule, and it's just like, what are we doing? So I hate to be negative, but it's just like, bro, trailer in August, by the way. Trailer in July, by the way. I mean, that's awfully close to the release date to put out the biggest trailer for the biggest video game ever made by humans. This is the biggest media entertainment property, the biggest media product, entertainment product of all time made by humans. There's nothing bigger. I mean, this has a $1 billion budget. Nothing has a $1 billion budget, not even in Hollywood. And no other game even comes close. So when you have something of this magnitude, when you have something of this, it's history making, really. I mean, this is a Guinness World Record, and motherfucking ass, where is this game? Well, hopefully we get a surprise drop, because honestly, I don't think a lot of people are expecting Rockstar to say anything after the earnings call. But maybe today is that time and place. We're going to go ahead and read this rumor here. Someone said he deleted his post. It isn't true. I just clicked on it, and it's still there, at least the post that's on the screen. I'm going to pull this up here, and we're going to read this. So this is why we're live. If this didn't crop up, then we probably wouldn't be live here today, as there would be no reason. The Take-Two earnings call, they said marketing is supposed to start this summer. Look at this one here, man. We're getting record-breaking support. We can't even keep up. My God. My God. It might happen today. It might happen today.
Michael, you have the right mindset, professional as always, plus I love the Lanois, so underrated, world class is the legend of gaming topic.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, 15 years ago we put out our first video. I don't know if that's truly the first video we've ever made on the channel, because we went through a long time ago and deleted a bunch of videos that had like 50 views. This was a long, long time ago before any of you guys found the channel. But L.A. Noire sucks. L.A. Noire sucks. as you can tell from the title of this video, and it's like, well, that's the video that we put out 15 years ago, and they couldn't handle it. Look at this right here! Oh my God! Harry Holmes in the building, and now
Jacuzzi
is in the building. Look at this, right? My God! My God! My God! I think it's happening. I've never seen this amount of support. My God! It might be happening. Today might be the day. What a great Memorial Day weekend this would be, low-key. Jacuzzi in the building coming through. Are the lasers malfunctioning? They seem to be malfunctioning. As Jacuzzi is now in the building with a $25 super chat. We are talking record-breaking support. Today could very well be the day. And what a great Memorial Day weekend this would be if we went in knowing that Trailer 2 was actually coming on the 26th. But it would suck for James Bond. I mean, imagine being the developers of James Bond and your game is going to be overshadowed by Trailer 3 if it really did drop on the 26th. And for some reason, this rumor is not garnering a lot of attention. If this were before the earnings call, they would have been eating this all up. But I might be the only one covering this live right now. I don't understand. This was being brought up last night when we were talking about, after the earnings call, they said there's an all-new rumor, and they said the trailer is dropping Tuesday the 26th. And I said, well, that doesn't really make sense because they got James Bond coming out that day. And, the trailer would definitely take attention away from James Bond. But let's go ahead and read this. Jacuzzi in the building and plowing through it in a way that makes sense. And it says, if you can give me a link where I can bet 1,000 euros that the third GTA 6 trailer will be out on Tuesday, I'll place the bet. Now, here's why we're live. I might even bet it'll be announced tomorrow, though my mates in the Sony sales department are telling me on WhatsApp to keep an eye out, as Rockstar has given Sony a little something for marketing purposes. Of course, there's a 99% chance they're having a laugh at my expense, but I'm going to watch it anyway. And look at this right here. The record-breaking support continues. My God. My God.
Has just tipped $20 through Super Chat.
Look at this right here.
Let's keep the Tangerine Club high.
That's what we're talking about. We are talking about big-time record-breaking support in here today as we are plowing through hard and strong, and certainly in a way that makes sense as you love to see it. As IAD, he came through earlier, now in the building with a two-time Tony Hawk combo, and he's plowing through in a way that makes sense. Huge W's here today. You guys are coming through big and strong, and certainly in a way that makes sense. I mean, you guys have been just killing it lately and coming through bigly and strongly with these GTA 6 hype streams. And we're hoping, I said we were going to cover it all the way up until the Take-Two earnings call, and that day has passed, but this rumor has popped up. And this guy, the reason why we're entertaining this is because he has been right before in the past about certain things. So it's not just some random guy coming out of the woodwork. He seemingly has a decent track record. Of course, that doesn't mean that anything is confirmed, and he could be trolling. But with that said, I guess they are going to ban him on the GTA forums if he is not correct here. And they're not pulling chain or playing possum. They're not tolerating nonsense. But it is going to be interesting to see. And since Memorial Day is Monday, you honestly would think that today would have to be the day if they are going to tease GTA 6 Trailer 3. And it really does come this Tuesday, like this guy is saying. He said he'd bet 1,000 euros, so I guess $1,000 USD, that he is very confident that GTA 6 Trailer 3 is coming Tuesday the 26th. And again, that's when the game was originally supposed to release, May 26th, 2026. And I don't know. I mean, this is interesting. Look at this right here. It continues. Nugget 67. My God. My God.
And Nugget 67.
Nugget 67. What are we doing? I think it's coming.
Everyone needs a chicken.
Jesus Lord. Wow, you guys are plowing through here this Friday morning. I thought it was going to be a low-energy broadcast. We can't even keep up. I think something might be happening here. And we're certainly hoping that it does. We need something from Rockstar Games now. We've heard from Take-Two, Strauss Zelnick, and that's fantastic, but Rockstar's got to start pulling the curtain back on this game. I mean, this is getting ridiculous, especially as we head into the summer here. And like I think IAD said, he said Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer. I mean, my God, you can kick it off right here, right now. You know what I mean? Tease the trailer for the 26th of May and really get the ball rolling. And we got the state of play. The state of play is supposedly going to be a pretty big state of play. And they're going to be showing it in theaters. And I think the last time they've done that was at least like, what, 7 years ago? So now that doesn't mean that they're going to have, well, actually, I think he did mention that they might actually have something at the state of play as well. I don't know if it's mentioned in there. Yeah, Sony, a little something, Sony marketing purposes. So they might have something at maybe a pre-order thing or something, not a pre-order thing, but maybe a bundle announcement or something. I don't know. All of this just doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, Rockstar Games is not pulling the curtain back, and we need them to pull the curtain back. It's almost summer, homie. Look at this right here, baby. Radiance is plowing through. My God. What are we doing?
Can you imagine if Rockstar puts pronouns in the game? Lord have mercy.
Oh, it will definitely be in there. And I can't wait until Fable comes out because that's made by the same guys as Forza. And the meltdowns are going to be big on that one. They didn't care about Forza having prosthetic arms, hearing aids, pronouns, she, hey, them, stuff like that. But when it's in the Fable game, they're going to get really mad. So, and I mean, imagine creating a character in Fable and you can put a hearing aid in the character's ear. I mean, I just don't think that that's necessary, and I think we've really lost the plot. To be quite frank, I think we've really lost the plot in video games when you can put on prosthetics and, you know what I mean? It's like, at what point do you have to just stop and say, well, you know, we've accommodated as many people with as many disabilities as we can? I mean, I don't know. It's just something that has never been in the industry before, and now all of a sudden it's a requirement or something. I don't understand. I really don't get it. But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's... And look at this right here. I mean, it just keeps going. It keeps continuing. This is unbelievable record-breaking support. This is unbelievable. The whole damn thing's frozen.
GTA San Andreas is the best GTA yet. Change my mind.
Well, I'm not going to change your mind. I will actually agree with you. GTA San Andreas is the most feature-set game that they've ever made, and nothing comes close. And I certainly hope that this game, GTA 6, can top that, because there is a lot of stuff that you can do in San Andreas that has not returned in any of these games afterwards. And we're certainly hoping that this game can top San Andreas in terms of the amount of interiors, in terms of the amount of features, and in terms of the amount of mini games that they have. And you topple on next level graphics and immersion, and you have a recipe for the best video game of all time, potentially. So we're going to update this in 16 minutes. I don't think Rockstar Games actually updated the Chinese website that they usually post on. I think if they did, I think it's a repeat of what they posted last, whenever they posted last, maybe the Los Santos races. So I don't know if that clears the runway. But again, Memorial Day weekend is Monday. I'm going to assume that Rockstar is not going to tweet on Memorial Day weekend. I, of course, could be wrong on that. But with that said, we're going to have to see how the cookie crumbles here. And in a way that makes sense. And we're hoping that this rumor is true, because that would certainly solidify that November 19th release date, because we want to hear it from Rockstar Games as well, not just Take-Two and not just the forecast and things like that. We want to hear it from Rockstar Games, and waiting a whole nother month, if not longer than that, to hear from Rockstar Games is just a little silly in my opinion, especially when there's going to be a lot of gaming news here within the next few weeks with the Summer Games Fest and all that sort of stuff. PlayStation State of Play. So again, we're going to go ahead and read this. This is why we are live today. We need you to hit the like button, share the broadcast. And right here from the GTA forums, they deleted it on Reddit. Maybe that's where you were seeing that. They did delete it on Reddit, but they didn't delete it on, and this is where it stemmed from, the GTA forums. Although they said they were going to ban this guy if he was wrong. I guess they have a no-nonsense policy. And he says, if you can give me a link where I can bet 1,000 euros that the third GTA 6 trailer will be out on Tuesday, I'll place the bet. I might even bet, and this is why we're live today, I might even bet it'll be announced tomorrow. Now, this was posted yesterday. I took the screenshot, when it was fresh. But with that said, that's why we're live today, because he was even willing to bet that it will be announced today. So that's why we're live. And, we're going to go for another hour after 14 minutes here. If they don't have anything to say or show, we are going to hold out a little bit here and hope for the best as we head into Memorial Day weekend. And again, I think that's a big factor as well, because I forgot about that. I would assume that Rockstar will not be posting on Memorial Day itself. So they would want to have something for the weekend and man, the hype would be enormous. You know what I mean? The hype would be insane. But I honestly think that a delay is honestly, and maybe it's an emergency thing, but I think a delay is still on the table for Rockstar Games. In my opinion, and I know that sounds ignorant because they just said otherwise with the facts, the cold hard facts, but I'm just trying to not be disappointed when they maybe come out of the woodwork this summer sometime and say, we need a little bit more time. We're almost there, but we need a little bit more time, maybe spring 2027. And it's just like, bro, you guys are going to be shocked and surprised. And I'm going to sit there and say, well, I remained skeptical until Rockstar shows me something. In my opinion, the delay Uno card is on the motherfucking table. And I don't want to believe that. I want to go in and I want this game November 19th. I believe me, I don't want this game to be delayed. I want this game more than most of you guys. And I'm willing to pre-order it ASAP. But we don't know the full details on when those things are actually going to be rolling out. It's just sometime this summer, so another waiting game, another game of patience and another game of a bunch of rumors and leaks and all of this garbage just continuing to pop up. And that's what I said. I said after yesterday, the earnings call, the Take-Two earnings call, I said, well, there's no reason to continue covering this because they said they're not going to have anything to show for until June or July, And look at this right here. Harry Holmes is plowing through. Yet again, look at this right here. We're coming through hard and strong. And it is what we love to see.
GTA San Andreas is the only GTA where you can do anything really and true open world game. They need that team on
I remember, and maybe this isn't in San Andreas, maybe it's in Vice City, but I remember, I think it's in San Andreas as well, but I remember you can get a bus and you can start the bus missions. And literally, you can pick people up at the bus stops. Now, maybe that's in Vice City. Maybe it's not in San Andreas. But, just crap like that is just like, I don't know. It's just, that's what's needed, And I said, we were playing GTA 5 on Xbox or something a long time ago. I can't remember when this was. Maybe last year or earlier this year. We were playing GTA 5. I think it was last year. We were playing GTA 5, and I saw a construction thing. Look at this right here. Zach 7 is in the building, and it's what we love to see. We are plowing through here today and plowing through in a way that makes sense.
Rockstar has been quiet. Too quiet.
That's what I'm saying.
Thanks for coming back out here, Michael. Love listening to you at work.
That's what we're talking about. Coming through in a way that makes sense. Zach 7 is in the building. He's got me on while he's working hard for that money. That's what we're talking about, homie. Yeah, that's what we love to see. But I was playing GTA 5, and we came in and we saw a construction site, and they had the construction vehicles near the construction site. We saw the cement mixer, right? And I said, because in Saints Row, I believe if you find a cement mixer, the cement comes out of the back of it, right? You press R3 and the cement comes out of the back of it, right? It's just a stupid little thing, but you can't even do that in GTA 5. And I said, well, what the hell is the point of this vehicle? It's just for show, right? It's all, and that's the problem with these games is It's just like a movie set. It's like there to serve the story. It's there to serve kind of like the world building, but none of it really does anything. And it's like, bro, I need the cement mixer to work in GTA 6. They might need to delay the game because I need that cement mixer to turn on. And, you can block traffic with it or do something crazy with it. That would be crazy. Because I think it is in Saints Row 2. Because, when you get the fire truck, you can spray the hose. So why can't you do that with the cement mixer? Well, I think you can in Saints Row 1 or 2. Pretty sure that's in there. And but those games emphasize fun, and that's why Saints Row 2 did so well, is because it was kind of like, yeah, GTA 4 is cool. It's its own thing. It's like this moody vibe, kind of, depressing New York, Liberty City, American Dream, Nico and Roman and that sort of thing. And the physics are top-notch, graphics are top-notch, sound design is top-notch, the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere, top-notch, the detail is top-notch. Everything about GTA 4 is fantastic. However, with that said, if you look at GTA San Andreas, they did downgrade a lot, and a lot of features were missing in GTA 4, and a lot of people don't like to talk about that. And look at this right here. We are coming through. Michael Wilson is in the building with the 19 months. The 19-month loyalty badge. It is what we love to see. Let's go ahead and get the confetti out for the 19 months of loyalty from Michael Wilson. He's coming through with a 19-month loyalty badge, and he's Freeloader Central in here. I hope none of you all bother to be in World Class's live stream on GTA 6 Day. Y'all don't care. Never have and never will. He is laying the reality of the situation down right there with a 19-month loyalty badge. Michael Wilson coming through. Well, I mean, we will probably have over 1,000 viewers for, the GTA 6 stream day one. I would assume that would be a big one. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of competition out there. Everyone and their grandma is going to be streaming the game day one. But we've been covering this game for years now, so we're hoping that would pay off in a way that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to have to see, and it's going to be a wild one, I'll tell you that. But, well, that's if the game comes out. I mean, you know what I mean? I got to hear something. I need closure, really, is what I'm asking for from Rockstar Games. I need some closure here to really lock in that November 19th release. I need to hear it from Rockstar Games. You know what I mean? And obviously, those are the facts. I mean, the game is coming out November 19th. They reiterated that. They reconfirmed it. They doubled down on it multiple times. So we have no reason to believe that it won't. However, I have to remain skeptical. It's just a part of me with this whole game after all the delays, and just the silence that we've been enduring here. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just really unbelievable. So I have to remain skeptical. And it's starting to get windy out here again. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you come out here every day, and it's the windiest area in the world. I seriously think it might be. It's just pure wind every day. Can you step outside right now, and is there wind where you're at? Because I don't think it exists anywhere else. Now that I think about it, it's not really windy anywhere else. This is like a wind tunnel here. It's just windy every day. It's unreal. You got to hold things down. It's unreal. It's like a mini tornado out here every day. I think they removed those features because they weren't fun. The DLCs added a lot of extra activities. Well, if they weren't fun, then why did they add them back in the DLCs? And I thought GTA 5 was going to be that moment where they were going to fuse GTA 4 and San Andreas and combine that because, obviously coming back to Los Santos. And they just didn't do that. I mean, even GTA 5 was a massive disappointment. It just didn't have the features that San Andreas had. And I thought, well, man, I thought we could go to the gym in, maybe online you can do that. I don't know. I don't play the online. But, the single player, you can't go to can you go to the gym in GTA 5 and work out? I don't think you can do that. It's just shit like that. Can you learn different fighting styles in GTA 5? You can't do that either, can you? Not that I remember. I mean, to be fair, I haven't beat that game since 2013. So, once I beat a Rockstar game, we typically don't go back because, well, we've already beat it. But hopefully this one is we just mess around in the open world. We don't really replay the missions because it just gets a little bit drawn out and stuff like that. And then there's like a million characters in these games that you got to follow their subplots and stuff, and it's just a little crazy. But yeah, maybe this one will be the exception. We certainly hope that it will be. And look at this right here, Cozy Gaming is in the building yet again, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. Holy motherfucking shit, we are coming through. I mean, it's Bruce Wayne Day. It's Bruce Wayne Day.
We need the spices spicy now more than ever in GTA 6.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you're going to be living with Lucia, and they're showing a lot of scenes like that in both trailers where they're making love and things like that. So I assume that will be in the, obviously not to that extent, but, you know, I'm sure there will be some romantic scenes in the game, most definitely. And you guys are going to really love that because you guys are going to buy this game to have Lucia as your virtual girlfriend. I mean, my God. We are coming through with the Bruce Wayne Bucks here today. We can't even keep up. We got 4 minutes until the first potential wave of disappointment here today. Or a pleasant surprise, and this guy is right, and he's a legend. And I bet the GTA forums, I bet they're freaking out right now. We might be the only one covering this. I have seen low coverage on this, the rumor here, after the Take-Two earnings call. It's all about the release date being locked in and things like that. And it's like, bro, this new rumor flew under the radar here, so maybe that's great. Maybe it will actually come. And that's what we're talking about. We got Baby Radiance coming through the pipeline. Here it is, what we love to see as he's continuing to come through and plow through with the 3-time, I believe, Tony Hawk combo. Baby Radiance in the building. This is unbelievable. Record-breaking support. You guys are really just plowing through here. We can't even keep up. Baby Radiance is in the building. 3- or 4-time Tony Hawk combo. You love to see it.
At Baby Radiance, 481 super chatted $4.99.
Yep.
In Saints Row 2, you can throw almost anything at people. Saints Row 2 is amazing.
Yeah, you could pick up the signs, you could pick up the trash cans, I mean everything. And not only that, but you could actually, and you couldn't do this in GTA 4. You could push people in GTA 4, but in San Andreas you can actually grab people and throw them. And there's a mission, the side activity in Saints Row 2 where you play as a bodyguard and you have to protect the celebrity from the crazy fans. It's really cool. You know, shit like that is just like kind of cool. But they'll never make a game like that again. That's another, and I'm not saying, you know, it's perfect, but because I think we did play it recently and it's you know, you can tell it's an older game. But just the amount of, you know, cool fun things, the customization, things that you could do, especially that you couldn't do in GTA 4 at the time because they both came out the same year. And I remember playing the Saints Row 1 demo and being, I mean, that was a crazy moment. The Saints Row 1 demo, waiting for that to download, and wow, like we got a next-gen GTA clone game before Rockstar comes out with theirs, you know, and it was a huge moment. And, you know, there was competition. Now, obviously, GTA is much bigger than Saints Row, but, you know, Saints Row needs to come back. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they need to reboot it from the ground up, sell the IP to someone who can do it justice, and you know, the problem with Saints Row is that it got too stupid. I mean, it really just got so silly. I mean, it got so crazy because you look at the first game and it's like, yeah, it's silly and it's wacky, but it's like, it's nothing like the later ones. It just turned into a superhero game essentially at the end there with Saints Row the Third and Saints Row 4, like literally crackdown superhero power-up crap, and it's like, what is this? I mean, we've gone off the rails here a little bit. Saints Row 2, I think, was the perfect blend. Nonetheless, we got 1 minute, folks. We need you to lock in. We're going to do the first refresh here. We certainly hope that this rumor is correct. That would be astonishing. That would be unbelievable. And we're hoping for the best here. I need you to lock in in a way that makes sense.
Plant-based wings with 12 grams of meat-free protein.
Whoa. Okay, here we go, folks. I need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and refresh the Rockstar Games Twitter to see if they have anything to say or anything to show for here today, and if this rumor hopefully comes to fruition. We're running it back. We need you to lock in. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. Come on. 33 seconds. We need you to lock in.
Kitchen and G ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. You know what this is.
Another wave of disappointment. Harry Holmes is back in the building, and it's what we love to see. And let's go ahead and see if we have an update here from Rockstar Games. As we come over to the Twitter, Harry Holmes taking us to the promised land. We got beautiful big-time support. We are refreshing right now. Oh, here we go, folks. We're refreshing. Is the rumor true? Are they going to announce something here today? Holy shit, it's over. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. This is it. Is the GTA forums, are they going to ban him now? I mean, he might be, if he's wrong today, it's over. I mean, he said he was even willing to bet money that today they were going to announce the trailer, by the way. I would still be in the comments being pissed. Like, where is GTA 6? It's on track, by the way, and yet what are we doing? I mean, come on, bro. So here we go. Let's go ahead and read this. It says, flow upstream in the water-like livery for your Vapid FMG supercar. Available from all vehicle workshops in GTA Online. Plus, win 2 Los Santos car meet races between now and May 27th. It's over. It's over. To receive the Bright Manor racing suit along with 1,000 GTA money bonus. And the car has the 19th on it. They were... Now, what we're going to do is we're not throwing the towel in just yet. Sometimes they post twice on a Friday. I think last Friday they did as well. So we're going to run this. We're going to run this back for another hour. And there we go. 58 minutes on the clock. I don't know what is the GTA for. What are the GTA forums saying? They might need to ban the guy. I mean, unreal. Well, that's our first update right here. I can't imagine that the comments on this are going to be positive. Although, let's see if the consensus, the morale has changed in here. Oh, shit, here we go again. Rockstar watching GTA 6 fans burn after releasing bullshit update for GTA Online. Thanks, guys. Same time next week. Enough with this ancient game. Just give us GTA 6 already. Brothers, June is this month. Hold on and wait a bit longer. It's going to be awesome, I believe. There still seems to be some... Yeah, there still seems to be some... disgruntlement from the community here, as they should be. I mean, bro, well, what are we doing? I mean, and I'm going to go to the GTA forums. I'm not going to pull it up on the stream. I'm going to go to the GTA forums. I'm going to see what's going on and what they're saying, because it looks like that might be putting that to bed here. Now, I'm not writing it off just yet. We're going to go for another 56 more minutes. Sometimes they do post twice. But that's not a great sign for that guy. And maybe they've already banned him. I don't know. Summer waiting room thread. Let's go ahead and see what they said on the GTA forums. And it says GTA Online again and again. God damn it. Rip Bozo. Rest in piss. They might have banned him. Get him out of here. Oh, my God. Does he get banned now, or do we keep the delusion going until Tuesday? That's the only reason I came out here is because of this rumor. I was giving this a cool down. I was saying, well, there's no reason to talk about this game until sometime this summer. And, well, it looks like that might honestly just be the case, because we're going to have to pump the brakes on this game until basically we have something a little bit more concrete coming from Rockstar Games. But I don't know when that is going to be. Probably at, the late end of June. I mean, something still could happen on Tuesday. I don't believe that it will, though. I think that that's maybe a I think that's a far cry to think that anything's going to be happening on Tuesday. It's James Bond day, you know. Like, they would want the runway to be 100% clear. And it would suck for the James Bond devs because, I mean, their game will be overshadowed by the launch of Trailer 3 if it really did drop on Tuesday the 26th. And, of course, that's when the game was supposed to originally come out. But I don't understand why they would ultimately... And that's why I didn't want to come out here again today, because I knew we were going to be disappointed. This is ridiculous. Now, this guy does have a track record. I mean, you know, he's been right about things in the past. But I guess he wanted to troll on this one. I don't know. Now, again, we're not going to write it off just yet. 54 more minutes. And we're going to wait it out here. And maybe that's when they drop it, when you least expect it. Because you guys are really not expecting anything until the summer. Well, you know, Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Monday is the day. Monday is Memorial Day here in the United States. They're not posting on Memorial Day. Nope. Not happening. I mean, I just don't. I don't think so, because the traffic on the internet is going to be low on Memorial Day. Everyone's going to be outside and you know, doing the Memorial Day things that they do. And, you know, presumably traffic on the internet is going to be a little bit down on Memorial Day, because that's how it usually is. Ratings for television shows are down on Memorial Day. At least they have been in the past. And you know, so they're not dropping anything on Monday. This is it. I mean, I think the guy needs to be maybe banned. I mean, you know, unless something comes out later here today. You know, we're going to wait one more hour here, 53 more minutes, and we're going to hope for the best. But after this, I have to pump the brakes on the coverage on this game because, bro, I can't come out here every day and just wait for something to drop when it's obviously not going to happen. I mean, it's just it's draining. It really is draining to refresh that page and look at some silly bullshit that no one cares about. Like, where the hell is this game? Oh, it's still coming November 19th. Everyone's back on board. The normies are just so confident now that, yeah, it's coming. Well, that's the forecast. Rockstar is in control. Rockstar knows when this game is truly coming. So you got a forecast yesterday. That's what you got. And, yeah, that's what the plan is to have it come out November 19th. Things could change. I mean, like, you know, if they have to delay the game, they will. They're not going to put out something that's broken. That would be a disaster. Although I don't care at this point. I mean, if they gave us the game now, I'll play a broken version of the game. I don't care. Because we're used to that anyway. And I'm sure at this point it's probably all good to go. I mean, if it's really coming out November 19th, I would assume, you know, there's only 5 months and 3 weeks of polish. I mean, come on. Unless they're still adding things in, which at that point, then I guess they are working 15-hour days. No trailer till the summer. 181 days later, GTA 6. Michael, the prediction was for Tuesday. The announcement today was his assumption. Check out the post again. It doesn't matter. He should be banned. I literally have the post in front of me, bro. Like, are you dumb? That's not true. You're not reading the post. It's literally on the screen, bro. It's right here on the screen. Maybe it's a little pixelated. I don't know, but I can read it. He says, I might even bet it'll be announced tomorrow. So if he's willing to bet on that, then I don't know. I guess he's a loser then, because he said he would be even willing to bet that they announce it tomorrow. That's why I'm live right now. I'm not covering this on the 26th. I'm playing James Bond. Sorry. You know, I'm not covering this game on the 26th. I mean, unless something new pops up and more people, and some of them, some other leakers back this guy, and this guy's not a random guy. Like, that's why I'm out here. He has a track record of being correct, and, you know, he predicted today that they were going to drop something. I mean, he said he would be willing to bet money on it, so what the hell's the difference between now and Tuesday? That they were going to announce it today. So they're just going to shadow drop. Oh, God. Here we go again. They're not going to shadow drop anything, bro. It's not happening. They're not shadow dropping stuff. They're hyping it. They're going to hype it up, bro. I guarantee it. GTA 6 is over. Zero hype. They're not even polishing at this point, just removing content. Probably getting the frame rate to a point where it's actually consistent and stable, especially during the demanding scenes. Somebody said somebody's going to create a new rumor every time another one fails. But this guy has a track record. That's why I'm out here. If this guy didn't have a track record of being correct, well, then we wouldn't be out here. I mean, like, I would laugh at that and say that's dumb. But the guy has a track record of being correct. Does he mean Tuesday the 26th? He meant the announcement would be Tuesday the 22nd. Get him banned anyway. Well, I mean, the GTA forums, they said they were going to ban him if Tuesday. But I would ban him I mean, they're not just going to shadow drop the Tuesday right after Memorial Day, bro. What are you guys smoking? It's not happening. There's going to be nothing but silence from Rockstar Games. You're going to get another online post on Tuesday for either Red Dead or whatever the hell they post on Tuesdays. I can't remember. I've been doing this for 2 weeks straight out here in the morning, and we've been disappointed for 2 weeks straight. We've been disappointed for 2 weeks straight. It's a fake account. That's not true. It's been verified by it's all about GTA forums. If you're not in that community, then you don't know what's going on. Sorry. Maybe go over there and read some of this stuff and get up to date. The only gameplay we have seen is from the links. Rockstar can't be bothered to show something. Well, they can't be bothered to even talk about the game. It doesn't even exist to them. And yet the game is coming out. Everyone's just so on board with it, confirmed again. Well, you guys are setting yourself up for disappointment when they inevitably delay this game again. Pre-orders, by the way. So we're going to go for another 48 minutes. I'm going to update the GTA forums and see what's going on. See if they ban them or not. I mean, it's just, But wouldn't it be something if something did drop in 48 minutes? Let me take a look here. I don't even see the thread. There we go. Let's take a look here. Didn't expect anything, still disappointed. Just wait a few minutes until the... Friday was more like a side bet we'll see on Tuesday. Oh, come on, bro. Again, this is what they love doing. They love pushing the days back. They love pushing the days back. They continue to push the days back. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. They've been doing this for 2 weeks now, bro. Now they're trying to say, oh, well, they're literally mentally unwell. I mean, bro, they are actually, they might need to see Dr. Phil. Nothing is going to happen because it would have happened today. He said he was willing to bet money that today was going to be the announcement. If he's willing to bet money, then I'm assuming he's willing to win. Like, I don't understand. Unless he's dumb. Like, what the fuck? Why would they just shadow drop trailer 2 on James Bond Day, a day after Memorial Day, trailer 3 rather, on the 26th? Oh, Rockstar has to give us something, Well, no, they don't. I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, we just heard that the marketing isn't going to begin until the summer. Yeah, they do need Dr. Phil. I was willing to call it quits until I read this, and then I said, oh, who's that? And then I looked into it a little bit, and he seemingly has a decent track record. So now that doesn't mean it's going to happen, but well, that's why we were just gonna wait until later on in the summer here. So we're gonna go for another 46 minutes, and if presumably they would want to announce the trailer, right? I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. He even claims that he'd be willing to bet money on it. So, what? Like, I don't get it. I mean, Memorial Day is Monday, bro. Like, none of this makes sense again. It's like the Best Buy pre-order thing. Like, how does this even make sense? They're going to push the days back until it finally drops, and then they're going to say, I was right, told you. Yeah, I know. That's what they love doing, and it's just like, I mean, you just keep predicting every day, and eventually you'll be right, You just say every day is the day, and eventually one day it will come to fruition. Rockstar doesn't care about Hitman DLC. Wow, so you really think that this is coming on Tuesday? Then how come he wasn't right with his side bet here? How come it wasn't announced today? He said he'd be willing to bet even it's literally in the text right here, bro. Can you guys not read it? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. I mean, obviously if something does break on Tuesday, we'll have to sideline 007 until probably the next day. But I don't think anything's happening on Tuesday. I mean, I guess we can come out here for a morning stream and give it a shot. But I don't, it's just going to be more disappointment. I mean, they said the marketing isn't starting until the summer. Why should I believe otherwise? Trailers are marketing. How are they not? They're marketing the product. What are you guys talking about? Like, they were literally arguing that trailers are not marketing and that marketing is billboards and marketing is TV ads. And it's like, I don't even think they're doing that stuff that much for this game. What the hell? This is like an internet darling GTA game. I mean, if they're not going to get the normies to care about this game, which, they've already kind of failed at doing, go out on the street and ask people, GTA 6, have you heard of it? I mean, now the theory is that there is a tech conference on the 27th, so there should be a trailer on the 26th. So talk about the oh my God. Bro, James Bond is coming out. That is a massive game. It's the #1 most pre-ordered game, I believe. James Bond is coming out. Like, Rockstar wants a clear runway. Nothing's happening, bro. They leave the guys. The guy is not a random bro. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys act like this is just some random rumor. He's been right about things in the past. I think he was right about the Oblivion remake and when that was coming out. I think he was right about Flight Simulator and when that was coming out for the PlayStation 5. So the guy has a decent track record. That's why we're out here. Wouldn't entertain this bullshit if we didn't. 99% chance his friends were just pranking him, by the way. Go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't see a trailer being shadow dropped on a Tuesday when Strauss has reiterated marketing starts this summer to expect nothing in the coming weeks. I'd love to be wrong. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to shadow drop the trailer on a Tuesday right after Memorial Day, especially on James Bond Day. So today is it. Today is the day. If they're going to get this trailer on the road and say that it is coming next Tuesday, then you're going to have to showcase, you're going to have to tease it here today and let people know and hype the hell out of it. Why wouldn't you do that? And they're not going to do it on Monday, I don't think so. Unless they do, I'm not doing this again, guys. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing this. Oh my, it's every week it's something, I swear to God. Every week it's something. Tuesday, May 12th was the first one. That whole, Tuesday, May 12th. That didn't happen. They went over to Game Informer, Game Informer is doing their unveil. They went over there. They got disappointed. And then a few days later, the Best Buy thing. Oh, the Best Buy thing has to, oh, wow, this is the biggest leak ever. Best Buy. Well, that was wrong too. And now, the earnings call. Well, I've heard the same thing for months. I've heard the same thing for months, bro. Why is that so low? There we go right there. Look at this right here. Romeo is in the building.
Forever 01X has just tipped $9.99
It's over.
Through Super Chat. If we don't see trailer 3 by July,
it's over.
And it's delayed.
Oh, it's over. Well, for some reason, everyone's just... Yeah, it's over. I mean, imagine if it's Imagine if it's July 22nd and Rockstar still hasn't said anything. And you mean to tell me that this game is really still coming November 19th? Can you imagine July 22nd? July 22nd, 2 months from now. If Rockstar has nothing to show, the game is seriously not coming out in November, bro. There's no way. There's no way. It's just a trailer. Well, then why are you here? It's just a trailer. Well, then why are you here? I'm going for another 40 more minutes. Sometimes they post twice on a Friday. I think last Friday they did. And it was at a later time, too. I think it was at 11. So that's another hour on top of so that's an hour and 39 minutes. I mean, if this guy's right, he'll be a legend forever in the GTA community, and his track record will become more strong. But he was willing to bet money that today they would announce it, so that's why we're live. You know, I mean, if he's willing to bet money on that, then where the hell is it? You know, where's that announcement, by the way? Earnings call BTW. It would be a total disaster if they delay it again. No, the gamers, no, because they'll have Trailer 3. Trailer 3 will come when, you know, that's kind of their lifeline. That's their lifeline. What's that thing? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, lifeline. You take a lifeline. That's their lifeline. If they have to delay it again, they'll just throw Trailer 3 out, and everyone will be like, holy shit. You know, they'll be back on board because they've seen something new from the game. It's actually a smart strategy. This is the strategy that you use when you don't know if you can make it to the finish line. I mean, really, honestly, this is the fucking strategy. You hold your shit close to your chest, your cards close to your chest, and you deploy them when you need to deploy them. This is a really smart strategy, actually. Because if they do have to delay it, they got Trailer 3 in their back pocket. And they can put that out and, oh, yeah, you know, it's only delayed a few more months. Oh, wow, Trailer 3, the game looks so much better. Holy shit, we're eating, you know. It's really a smart strategy, especially if they don't know if they can make it. You look very concerned. So does your mother. You didn't get a job this summer, so. 38 minutes, folks. 38 minutes. We're going to go for another 38 minutes. And, of course, I think last Friday they posted it a little later. I think it was like 11 a.m. 11 a.m., so another hour on top of that. So we're going to see. If I were a moderator at the GTA forums, I would probably ban that guy because he's wrong today. Why would he be right? Why would he be right Tuesday? Because it's the date that the game was supposed to come out. Who cares? Rockstar didn't acknowledge Trailer 1, the anniversary for that in 2024. December 5th, 2024, whenever the Trailer 1 came out. They didn't acknowledge that 1 year later. Why would they acknowledge a release date that no longer holds true? You know, I mean, I think you guys are being a little, I hate to, you know, be a Debbie Downer in here, but I think some of you guys are just setting yourself up for disappointment. You're not looking at it realistically. You're not opening up your mind a little bit and saying, well, you know, yeah, there's still a possibility an emergency delay. And I think that's what you guys need to incorporate into your perspective here, that, oh, yeah, it's still coming November 19th. And, yeah, those are the facts. That's what we do know. So that's what we have to go off of. But Rockstar is still silent. And to me, that's still concerning. And, yeah, you know, you could argue you're impatient, Michael, and things like that. But, well, I'm just being realistic. I mean, why would you wait? Why would you wait so close to release to advertise the biggest video game in the world? I think Strauss Zelnick, he compared it to the Mission Impossible marketing or something. And I don't know how they market those movies, but those are certainly big movies. And we'd have to maybe look at that schedule and how they put out trailers and stuff for the Mission Impossible movies. Why is the chat totally dead in here? You guys need to wake up. You guys had great energy before the first wave here. We're going for another 36 minutes. They definitely have Trailer 3 ready. They just keep it strategically in case they need to delay it again, so they drop it. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what I mean, I would do that. I would say if I knew my dev team were behind schedule and they were working 15 hours a day and we still have to hit that November 19th because the suits say so, or whoever sets the release date, I assume it's Rockstar that sets the release date. So maybe it's not the suits, maybe it's not Take-Two. I don't know, but you know, I guess that's Rockstar's total. But they still have to hit the deadline, and things pop up. You know, as they're polishing it, supposedly. I mean, polishing the game, by the way. No, like, this is why I can't. I just can't. I can't with this. Bro, they said they were polishing the game 6 months ago. Well, if that's all they're doing, then why haven't we seen the game? Why haven't we seen the game if that's all they're doing? Oh, we're just polishing it up. A few extra months will help us polish the experience. Well, what does that mean? Why is the game still hidden in some fucking bunker? You know, like, bro, they haven't talked about the game, Rockstar Games. They haven't talked about the game in 6 months, bro. We haven't seen this game in over 380 days. And yet, you know, November 19th, by the way. Well, I hope. I mean, I don't want this game to be delayed. I'm pre-ordering it immediately. I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to not be disappointed. Because that's going to sting. If this gets pushed back into 2027, it's gonna really fucking sting. It's going to really sting if this game gets delayed again. And I'm trying to brace myself for that potential. Maybe at 8 p.m. I don't know what... guys, have you heard of time zones? Rockstar is on Eastern time, I believe. I think it's Rockstar New York that does the social media, right? So they're on Eastern time. They want a short marketing campaign. Why? But can you explain? And I don't. You know, maybe maybe you guys have went to college for marketing or something. I don't know. I don't have experience. But to me, yes, you could argue that would be more impactful. But bro, they want a short marketing campaign. How does that make sense when they have trailer 1 and trailer 2 out? And if those trailers aren't considered marketing, well then here we go. This should come to fruition, right? They want a short marketing campaign, by the way. Why? They want less sales? Do they want less sales? Because you have to convince the normies that this is the game that they should buy. That's how marketing works. And right now, they're totally dead silent on this game. If you're not in the video game bubble, you don't know of this game's existence, or you forgot about it. So they're doing a terrible job to people that are not in the video game bubble. For the mobile players, the normies, right? The casual gamers, you know. Yeah, they might know of it, but they're not following it closely. They're not listening to earnings calls. This is all hardcore GTA fan shit, right? So they're not marketing the game in a way that really makes sense. And in my opinion, I think this is a stupid strategy, and I think it's a strategy that you only take if you're not confident that the game is... Screenshots, by the way, why do you want to see screenshots? Because we haven't seen the game in over 380 days. What are you smoking? 007 leaked early? I didn't see that. But I'm assuming it did. I mean, they don't want to miss Black Friday. Will the Kamala, yeah. Let's see. The chat's moving too fast. I can't read this. Why would they release trailer 3 if pre-orders aren't until June 21st? I don't know. Go ask this guy. I didn't make up this rumor. Go ask this guy. I'm only live because of this rumor. If this rumor hadn't came out, we wouldn't be live this morning. I was going to give this a cool down, but all of a sudden they started another rumor up, and this guy does have a decent track record, although right now there is still no announcement for, and he was willing to bet money on it, by the way, so that's sounding already a little, you know. How many times does the Take-Two boss need to confirm November 19th? He's done like 10 interviews this month confirming the date. What is he supposed to say? That it's not coming? I mean, bro, that's what they know. That's probably what Rockstar told them last. There is no 100% guarantee that it's actually coming on November 19th. Just because Strauss Zelnick said so, and that's their forecast, that doesn't mean that it's locked in. I mean, there's so many variables between now and then. And they haven't shown the game in over 380 days. When Rockstar shows the game and they confirm it themselves again, then I'm going to be a lot more confident. But until that, Michael, you're just being impatient. Oh, Michael, you're just being entitled. You want information now like a crybaby. Oh, Michael, that's what you guys are going to start saying. Well, it's not me being impatient. It's just me starting to kind of like put this puzzle together and asking, how does this make sense? I mean, we're getting Wolverine gameplay on June 2nd. And pre-orders are going live for that. Now, that comes out in September. I mean, they're showing the game. I mean, he can't lie to the investors. I didn't say that he was lying. Nor did I imply he was lying. But you also have to factor in the reality of game development. You're not factoring in the reality of game development. No one said he was lying. No one said what he said was untrue. I said those are the cold, hard facts. The game is coming November 19th. That is the slated release date. And that's what we should say. But, the reality of a game this ambitious, the reality of a game of this magnitude, I mean, there are things that could be. And, again, to me, the last time they delayed it, they said they needed time to polish the game. Well, if which implies that it was a lot more done than we maybe think. And if that's true, then why haven't we seen the game in over 380 days from Rockstar themselves? I'm just being realistic here. It doesn't make any sense. And if you look at the timeline for Red Dead Redemption 2, this is probably the biggest gap again. Before we got anything. Go do the research on AI. Go do the research this weekend and start figuring this out. This has to be the longest second gap of silence from Rockstar Games, bro. It's ridiculous. Shit ain't right. Shit ain't normal. Because we at least got screenshots when Red Dead got delayed or something like that. There was still something to chew on. Yes, there was a lot of downtime. Yes, there was a lot of quietness. But, bro, it was not this freaking bleak. Like, you guys are listening to an earnings call. I've never listened to an earnings call before to get hyped for a video game, bro. That's ridiculous. I didn't say it was fake. Why are you trying to argue, Eddie? Bro, I didn't say it was fake. I am just trying to not... You guys are acting like there's seriously 0% chance of it getting delayed again, and I think that's unrealistic. I just do. There should at least be that 1% in there. There is a 1% chance that this game is going to get delayed again, and you have to factor that in. We have not seen the game in over 380 days. Rockstar has not talked about this game publicly in over 6 months. What are you smoking, Eddie? Well, Strauss Zelnick told me that. Well, yeah, that's the forecast. They're not lying. Of course they're not. But at the end of the day, they're going off of what, Sam Hauser really knows. I mean, the people that work at Rockstar know what the hell is actually. They probably don't. There's probably 800 plus people working on this game, if not more. Thousands of people. Like, no one probably knows. How do you even know where everyone's at when you're making this game? That's the problem with game development right there. First of all, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay? It didn't used to be like this 25 years ago. They were literally in a basement in an office making the game. Everyone, this is why gaming sucks. It's all made remotely. It's all made separately in a different room. Harry Holmes in the building yet again. They're not locking in.
Well, I guess we have AC Black Flag Precinct coming out in July.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. That's what I'm saying. Bro, when does that come out? Oh, my God. So they're going to market this game when they got Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's an internet darling game. And Assassin's Creed does well. Even if it's trash, they buy those games. The normies buy Assassin's Creed. They do. The first one's the only good one, by the way, but I'm not going to get into that because that's a controversial take. Unity in the first one. But bro, Assassin's Creed is coming out in July. They have no room to market this game. The runway is not clear.
Say bye-bye to Minecraft when GTA 6 releases. After the release of GTA 6, it will join GTA and DR2 in the top 3 most sold games of all time.
But realistically, how many copies can it sell? Because the install base, and they talked about this in the earnings call, the install base for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, if you total up the numbers, it's probably 100 million, right? If what's the PlayStation 5 at right now? Like 80 million consoles sold, 85 million consoles sold. So 85 million people have a PlayStation 5 or something like that. And then you total up the Xbox sales, which I don't know if those are out. I don't know if Xbox has the console sales available to look at, but there's about 100 million. I don't know. I mean, the PlayStation, when GTA 5 came out, how far were we into the generation? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. We were 8 years into the generation, bro. And we're only 6 years into this generation. The install base is going to be a little bit lower for these consoles, and it's on less platforms, right? Well, that's not true. GTA 5 was on the 360 and PS3, so it's the same amount of platforms, I guess. But the install base was obviously, I'm assuming the install base, and you can look this up. You could actually figure this out. If you go to the AI real quick, it will probably give you the numbers if it's correct. And you could figure this out. But how many play? You know what? I might have to do the research, but it's a little cold out here. You know what I mean? If we could just talk to the computer and it figure that out for us, that'd be fantastic. But we're not there yet with the technology. So, well, maybe we could. Maybe we actually could do that. We don't have it installed though. Actually, let me. Did they ban him on the GTA 4s? Let me see if I can talk to the computer.
At Babaradians 481 super chatted $4.99.
Here we go, baby Radiance in the building.
Like I said before, I threw the towel already. I'm just here to support you, Michael.
That's what we're talking about. Well, that's just a realistic way to do it. I mean, I was going to give this a cool down until this rumor popped up, and this guy had some credibility, and I said, well, we have to go live tomorrow. Because if the guy's got credibility as a leaker, as a rumor guy, then, that is interesting. But, I wasn't planning to go live this morning. I wasn't planning to cover this game. I said, we're just going to lock into 007 and things like that. But, I guess we'll see here. There's still time. Baby Radiance in the building yet again. So let's see how many PlayStation 3s and Xbox 360s. Let's talk to the AI here. Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I'm right here with you. What's up?
Okay, you guys can't hear it, so I can't do it. It's too low. And I can't make it. I can't make it louder because it'll blow my eardrums out. So we can't do that. But if you guys want to go ahead and do it, look up how. Actually, I can type it in. I'll type it in. What was the install base for PS3 sales right before GTA 5 released? What was the install base for PS3 and 360? Hold on. And 360 sales, console sales. Okay, let's see if that figures that out. Here we go. Right before GTA 5 launched on September 17th, 2013, the combined global install base of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were 160 million consoles. Now, assuming that's right, so let's go into the AI mode and go deeper. What are the install base sales for PS5 and Xbox Series right now? Okay, let's take a look. Assuming it's right. Hold on. So, and again, this probably isn't true. I guess it's saying. You got to keep talking to this thing. Just give me the answer. Let's see. So according to the AI, the install base is a little bit lower. We got a problem with audio here. What's going on? Hello? Oh, we got a problem with audio. It glitched the audio. Is the hello? The audio? There's no audio at all. Can you guys hear now? Something just went haywire. Hello? We can hear, but it is lower. I'm going to delete it and put it back in there. Hold on. Hello. It's broken. Oh my God. Not good. Yeah, the audio's capped or something. I don't know. It was because we tried to do that AI thing and then it fucked it up. And I tried to delete it and it's still. Let me close this and see. We're going to come right. Hello? Hello? I can't fix it. I'm going to unplug it. Hold on. I'm going to switch over to this one. We're going to unplug it. And we're going to, hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. Probably will. Okay, we're gonna try and reboot it here, and we're gonna see if that works. Okay, we're gonna try and reboot it here. Let's see if that works. There we go. Right there, we fixed it. Okay, so we should be good. Audio's fixed because it was a little quiet there, and that ain't normal. Okay, we're going for 17 more minutes here. We should be good. Should be good on the audio now. We had to replug it in. Unreal. Unreal. Should be good on the audio. 360 audio. What does that mean? Did you guys like the other source better? They would also miss out on the holiday window. I am not saying that they want to delay it, bro. Holy shit, you guys are not understanding what I'm saying. I am not saying that they want to delay it. Of course they don't want to delay it. They'll miss out on the holiday sales. In fact, I was in the belief that the game isn't getting delayed just weeks ago. Maybe some of you guys just found the channel. I don't know. Because it seems like we have an influx of viewers in here, and that's fantastic. But I already told you guys, I said, I didn't believe that the game was getting delayed again. I didn't think that even made sense, and I said there was no evidence to really suggest that. But now it's just, with the whole Best Buy thing, with the whole, nothing has changed. What has changed? What have we learned from yesterday? Nothing. Nothing new. I've already known that the marketing was going to start in the summer because they said that in the February Take-Two conference call, I believe, or whatever the last one was. It's the same thing. Yet nothing new from Rockstar. Oh, Rockstar's got to update us before the earnings call. Rockstar has to say something. Well, they didn't. And now, again, we just supposedly have to wait on this magical date in the summer, and everything's going to be A-OK. I'm sorry, but it's not making sense. Put your thinking cap on this Memorial Day weekend and just think about it while you're out on that fucking boat. Jesus. We got the damn seagulls coming. Oh, no! Oh, no! They're going to drop the Bruce Wayne box. They found the briefcase. 16 minutes, folks. We need you to lock in. Tomb Raider Catalyst is coming out next year. No one cares about that. Nothing's coming. Nothing's coming. I don't believe anything is coming. James Bond is the 26th. It would be a huge blow to James Bond. I mean, I guess it's technically the... Why are they barking? We got to leave. This is their territory. I guess, but May 26th is the James Bond early access day or whatever. I think it comes out on the 27th. But, bro, you want the runway to be clear, bro. Like, the 26th makes no sense. Memorial Day is Monday. They're not working on Memorial Day. There's no announcements on Monday, more than likely. I mean, unless they have one scheduled. Like, none of this adds up. None of it adds up. And Eddie says it's time to apologize to Tom Henderson. I don't want the game to be delayed. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm just trying to not set myself up. I'm not trying. I can't even fucking talk. I'm not trying to set myself up for disappointment in the summer when maybe they do an emergency delay because they need to, not because they want to, but because they need to. And maybe it's not a big delay. Maybe it's by a couple of months or something. Maybe it's February. Maybe it's March. Maybe it's April. You know? But, bro, I think they have trailer 3 ready, and I think, or it's close to being done. They got it in the back pocket, and they're going to pull out that Uno card that's gonna win them, you know. And because if they have to delay it again, if they have to put on the emergency brakes, not that they want to, but because, oh, my God, there's no way. Ew. What the fuck? Something just happened. What was there? Was a big blob. Was that there the whole time? Oh my God, there's too much detail in the camera. Holy fuck. We look like a fossil. Did you just see that? There's too much detail in this camera. They make the webcams too good now. This is a webcam, by the way. Like, it looks too fucking good. Greatest webcam we've ever seen. That's why you buy Apple. Oh, my God. You get quality products. Let's take a look here. His prediction was August, and he was right about the pre-orders. Who? Tom Henderson? Well, then the game is... Bro, imagine waiting until August. Imagine waiting until August. It's not about patience. It's about common sense. You guys are idiots. The game is delayed if trailer 3 isn't coming until August. That's a 500-day wait, bro. No. 500 days of silence again. No. Make it make sense. Oh, we're going to wait until the very last minute to market this game. Well, I wonder why. Because the game's obviously running into issues. So they can't show you the game because you're going to find the issues within the screenshots. You'll find the issues within the trailer, and you'll see unfinished assets. That's why they can't put out a trailer 3, because it locks in the release date. Until I see evidence of Rockstar Games confirming the release date and saying November 19th on their marketing material, motherfucking ass, yeah, all that is a forecast, homie. And the weatherman can predict that it's going to rain in 3 hours. Does it mean it's going to rain in 3 hours? Well, the probability is pretty high, but it's not a 100% guarantee. What are you guys smoking? Eddie is smoking something big. I mean, my God. You act like this game just can't get delayed, bro. And it's like, well, that's funny because the game's been delayed 2 or 3 times. My God. I'm not sitting out here until August. You guys are ridiculous. They're barking. They're barking. IMAX camera. Detective Seeds. Well, this guy isn't Detective Seeds. This guy's a credible leaker. That's why I'm out here as they bark at me. I mean, I don't... Why are they barking? Did you notice that the GTA 5 trailer was released 140 days before the official launch? Okay, but how much material did we have? No, that's not that. You can't compare that, bro. Bro, that's not the same. That's not the same, bro. Oh my God, they're fighting. They're leaving. They said Rockstar's not posting anything. They left. They said Rockstar's not posting anything. They flew away. Hopefully they go find that briefcase and drop it right over here. Wouldn't that be amazing? Come on, let's go. Mid-July, by the way. I don't care about the game. I mean, like, bro, it's summertime. We're going to be outside enjoying the vitamin D, the sunshine. Like, I'm not going to be sitting out here waiting for something to happen with Rockstar Games and their GTA 6, by the way. I mean, that's ridiculous, bro. The World Cup is on. Everyone's going to be watching the World Cup. The marketing doesn't start in the summer. It's over. The whole thing is... No. None of it makes sense. The Black Flag Assassin's Creed is coming in July. That's going to sell millions of copies because Assassin's Creed sells millions of copies. They don't have a clear runway. Maybe in June. I mean, what's releasing in June? And if nothing happens today, then in my opinion, we have debunked this rumor right here. And you guys are still going to hold out hope on Tuesday. Well, that's okay. I'm going to be playing James Bond, a game that actually is real, and we can actually play. So, not that that's any good, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to sit out here and wait for something to not happen when we could be playing James Bond. The GTA 6 marketing material won't be the same as GTA 4. Well, clearly, I mean... Well, this guy will be discredited as well because, if nothing drops today, he said he was willing to bet money. It's right there in the text. Although this guy wants to argue, the Natural Abyss guy wants to say that today really didn't matter and that Tuesday's the big day. Well, that's funny to me because Tuesday is the James Bond day. Tuesday is the day after Memorial Day. Like, come on, bro. They're not just shadow dropping the trailer on Tuesday. We've been through this before. Just like you guys thought that they were going to shadow drop the pre-orders, by the way, because Best Buy. That's the dude. I never believed in that. I mean, I wanted to believe, sure, but I never really believed in that because that didn't make any sense. At first I did, but then when last Friday when they didn't post anything, I thought, nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. But we tried to ride with the flow, go with the flow, see if anything could happen and come out of that, and it didn't. Media blackout, then a sudden drop, period. Oh, my God. No, that's not how it works. It's the biggest video game of all time. Bro, it is the most expensive entertainment product ever made by humans, bro. And you're telling, and that's a fact. Go look it up. There's not one. Name the biggest budget movie. What is it, Avatar? I'll look it up right now. What movie had the biggest budget of all time? Nothing had a $1 billion budget. Nothing, even not even $500 million. Jurassic World, Star Wars: The Force Awakens 2015 is widely recognized as the most expensive film ever produced. $447 million. This is $1 billion, bro. This is the most expensive entertainment product ever devised by humans, and they're going to wait until the last minute to show that off? That's ridiculous, bro. It ain't making sense. Until I see it from Rockstar Games, I have to remain skeptical. Now, if Rockstar wants to come out and say, hey, yeah, November 19th, here's the new trailer, boom, here's some screenshots, boom. All right, we're on board. I'm locked in. I'm not going to rule out the possibility still, but I'm more locked in than ever. I have to see it from Rockstar Games. I have to hear it from Rockstar Games. The fact that they've been silent for over 6 months now, just in the sense of talking about this game, is ridiculous. We haven't seen the game in over 380-something days. I mean, can we start making it make sense in here? And then you guys went, well, the earnings call. Yeah, it's a forecast, homie. You know, and when they delayed the game, Which time did they delay it? I mean, it's so ridiculous. When they delayed the game, they said they needed to work on it to polish it to the level that you expect and deserve. Well, if that's all they're doing, then why haven't they shown the game again? Why haven't we seen it in the year of 2026? We haven't seen this game this year, bro, and yet you want me to believe it's releasing? You guys are on some delusional pills. What the hell? Here we go, 5 minutes. The Queen is in the building. Let's get some hearts for the Queen. She's so fantastic. She's so lovely. She's so beautiful. We love the Queen. She's amazing. And she's a total sweetheart from top to bottom, that we can tell you. Get some hearts for the Queen in the chat. We got 4 minutes until the next wave of disappointment. Now, it could, I'm not, it's... Trailer 3 coming out June. I mean, I'm just getting stressed out here, okay? We don't need to keep doing this. I'm not doing disappointment streams. Strauss said yesterday that he wants the short marketing campaign and that it won't resemble the GTA 5 marketing campaign. I don't understand how that makes sense, but okay. Why would you wait to market the game like that? I don't understand. If you... Why would you... They're obviously not doing this, the book, so what you are claiming is bullshit. Start thinking outside the box. What are you talking about? Well, you're a troll anyway. You said something the other day that we had to time you out. Well, I don't listen to these losers in here. Three minutes, and we're going to have to hope for the best here. And I think this will put this theory to bed. That's why this didn't gain much traction. There's no one really talking about this rumor because it came right after the hype of the earnings call, and everyone was saying, "Oh, locked in November 19th. There's no more delays." And it's like, yeah, that's the projection, that's the forecast, that's what the plan is. But that doesn't mean that things sometimes don't go right. I mean, I need Rockstar to pull the curtain back, and I guess we have to wait until the middle of summer, by the way, when the World Cup is on, when everyone's not playing video games. I guess that just makes the most sense, right? You know? Reel them back in the summer, by the way. Yeah. I don't know. By the way, you got Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You know, that remake coming out in July. That's going to be a big one, because what else is coming out in July? Probably not much. Summertime's not big for gaming. You know, maybe, E3 time, that was a different ball game back in the day, but that's early June. That is early June. The Queen is in the building and she is talking sense. You guys got to get hyped. We are 2 minutes away from potentially debunking this rumor. And what's his face in here was saying, well, Michael, today's not the day. He said Tuesday. It says it right here. He was willing to bet money. Look at this right here. I might even bet it'll be announced tomorrow. I mean, first of all, I might even bet it'll be announced tomorrow. Well, it hasn't happened so far, so when he bets his money, he gonna lose. I mean, I don't know what you like. It's just clear that this is a bunch of baloney here. I think that's what we're starting to understand. This is fake, man. They will not release the trailer. Well, go to the GTA forums and put that in the forum thread. You act like I made this up. Like what? My God. Okay, let's take a look here. Take-Two just came out with the official saying it is not missing its release date, not getting delayed. I know that. My God. No one is saying that it is. You guys are not under. Bro, I've heard the story time and time again. You guys, I mean, it's been 3 years with this garbage of just. you realize that we're only in June, right? I mean, there is 5 weeks in 5 months in 3 weeks left. There's plenty of things, plenty of time, bro. Rockstar Games is not talking about the game. It's not a grift. I don't want to be disappointed because if I start believing that it's actually coming November 19th, guess what happens? They might delay the game, and then I'm going to start crashing out. And I don't care about the game at that point. And that's what you guys have already done. You said, oh, it's coming out November 19th. No room for a delay, by the way. Well, what happens when they slam the emergency brakes on at the very last minute? Oh, you're going to be crying. You're going to be down real bad. It might be time to schedule that appointment with Dr. Phil. Okay, here we go. We got 6 seconds. I need you to lock in, and we're actually, it's time. It's time. It's the top of the hour. Is Rockstar Games going to pull the curtain back? Is there any truth to any of this? Let's get this refreshed on the screen. Here we go. Rockstar Games. They should ban him. They should ban him. Oh, man. Well, let me refresh again. Hold on. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, man. Yeah, see, this is why I can't do this. They don't need to update this trailer, by the way. They literally don't need to update this trailer. That's the big theory that, well, Tuesday has to be something, right? They don't need to update this trailer because no one's watching the whole thing and getting to the end. Nowhere in the tweet does it say the old release date. They don't need to update that. And up here, they've already fixed the banners and stuff like that. Nowhere does it say May 26th unless you get to the very end of this trailer, which no one is going, very few, like that's not going to affect the bottom dollar to have an outdated trailer on there. I mean, like you guys think that's the be all end all, by the way, and it's like, yeah, that's the pinned tweet. It doesn't matter. I mean, it says right up there, November 19th. I mean, I could go for one more hour, but I don't know. It's cold out here. I don't think anything is happening, and I bet the GTA forums, they probably banned him, didn't they? I would. Because he said he was willing to bet money that today they might even show, they might even announce it, and they didn't, so... Doomer mentality. I don't know. It's not a doomer mentality. It's getting windy. He shouldn't be banned before Wednesday, the 27th. Tuesday, the 26th is the day he said he'd bet for. That's not true. He said he might even be willing to bet today was going to be the announcement, bro. Like, so they're just going to shadow drop the trailer on Tuesday, by the way? Here we go again. I don't care. I'm playing James Bond. If they drop it, we'll have to look, but... When is James Bond release? It's at a weird time. Where's my review code at? Like, jeez. I can't, What's the game called? 007 First Light. I can't come out here and do this and wait for this trailer to, because 007 is coming out. Yeah, 007. Yeah, 007 is coming out. They're not putting out. It's over. It's over. Just ban him now. In my opinion, just ban him now because it's a load of poppycock is what it is. And it really does go against what they said at their earnings call with the marketing set to begin this, this summer. And this doesn't really make sense. The only reason why we entertained it was because he had some credibility with previous leaks and predictions, I guess, but reading comprehension is tough with the newer generation. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look. Well, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. It's cold out here. I'm not going to wait another hour for disappointment. I mean, they could if something is announced today, we will be coming back in, and we will have high energy and we'll be a lot more confident in this. But yeah, so I think it's a bunch of poppycock is what it is. That's what I think. I think this whole thing is a bunch of baloney. And I mean, you guys can wait it out, but I don't. I mean, we got 400 viewers in here, bro. It's freezing. This wind. They could update us in the next 55 minutes, but I think we're not. Unless you guys really want me to hold out. And now they're moving the goalpost. Well, he didn't. They're moving the goalpost. He didn't say that today was going to be the day. he didn't say. He said Tuesday was going to be the day, Michael. Like, motherfucking ass. Read the damn thing. I may even be willing to bet. Like, well, come on, dude. That implied that he had confidence in today. That implied that he thought something was going to be announced today. That's what that implies. They definitely banned him. I don't think they did. They said they're waiting until Tuesday. That guy's a lying grifter. Well, if he were a lying grifter, I wouldn't be out here. He has a credible track record. So I'm not saying Tuesday's off the table, but it just seems unlikely at this point. Why would they just shadow drop a trailer on a Well, because it was supposed to come out last year. GTA 6 was supposed to come out this year, May 26, 2026. So they're going to just celebrate by giving you trailer 3, by the way, because the state of play is coming up, and I guess that somehow ties in. They said the marketing isn't supposed to start until sometime this summer. It's over. I'm on a video about mixtape. Yeah, I'm sure we are. Maybe that's the influx of viewers. I don't know. Because we've gotten a lot more viewers as of late. We were averaging 170 viewers for basically every stream. Couldn't even get to 300 viewers, and now we're almost up to 400 viewers every stream. Support's been unbelievable, so we probably got some traction somewhere. Or we're just getting lucky here. I don't know. We need you to lock in. After Tuesday, everyone's going to be pushing it to the state of play. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not doing this. It's like every week they have a date that they hype up that they want it to be, and then it isn't that day, and then they move the goalpost and they say, well, this guy was wrong. Let's ban him. Okay, let's look at the state of play. The state of play is supposed to be bigger than ever. They've announced it in advance. They don't usually announce state of plays that early. They're doing it in the theater. It's like 90 minutes plus, so now they're going to be hyping that day up and saying, well, Sony's going to be doing something for Grand Theft Auto 6. And, it's just like, bro. I think we're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it here. We're going to wrap it up. It's just too cold. We have like 50-something more minutes left. I mean, bro. I think we're going to wrap it up because nothing's happening. It would have already happened. They would have already. And if it does, we'll break in. If it does happen, we'll break in. But I don't think anything is going to happen. Yeah, we've been getting lucky on Twitter as of late. We just put up a video and then they just start getting crazy over it. Well, that's how it used to be though. That's how Twitter used to be before. Like 6 years ago, the console war stuff was insane. Because I put up the Forza clip, it's almost got 1 million views, and it's like, well, I'm glad that they saw that the game doesn't have quality. I mean, well, let's not get into that in here. But, you know, yeah, it's a lot better of an algorithm than this, but they get crazy over there. They start defending slop. They love coming to the defense of slop. But they don't even play video games. That's the thing. It's almost like a guise for them to argue about something. Is really what it is. It's like it's a Dr. Phil situation. It's not about that they care about the actual video game. It's just kind of a it's a safe spot for them to come and argue about something that they pretend to care about. It's really actually crazy. I think I've cracked the code on it. Because the people that are defending Forza, they don't even play it. I mean, wrap it up tomorrow is the day. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. If something breaks in the next 40-something minutes, we will break in. But we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to say that this is debunked, at least the first part of this. I guess we'll have to see on Tuesday. But I'll be playing James Bond, unless, of course, if the trailer does drop, we'll be covering the trailer. And we'll have to pause James Bond, 007 First Light, and obviously give this attention if it does drop on Tuesday. But I think this is a bunch of baloney. Because the first part of this, he says, I might even be willing to bet that it is announced tomorrow, which is today. It didn't happen so far anyway. So, I mean, unless it happens a little bit later on in the day, because I do, you know, there is a possibility that they post in at the top of the hour, but yeah. Alrighty, folks, we're going to wrap it up here. If it does drop or if there is an announcement, well, I'm going to be pissed. But we will obviously break back in. I don't think anything is going to happen. So, with that said, we're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over. Hey there, mister. Who let the sample tonight?
Like and subscribe to Michael Does Live.